Hello, first-timer students. I wish to welcome you to the ninth knowledge series session today. And for this ninth knowledge series session, this will be taken by Mr. Atul Mehta. Mr. Atul Mehta, for your knowledge, information, is a BTech Electrical Engineering from Punjab Engineering College, and he did his postgraduate diploma in management from IIM Ahmedabad in 2007. He has more than 14 years of hands-on experience in fintech, alliances, enterprise sales, channel sales, analytics-driven business strategy, and business intelligence. Mr. Mehta has worked in several industries such as digital payments, travel, telecom, FMCG, and also in the government domain. He has managed large teams to successfully deliver projects across various sectors. Currently, Mr. Mehta is working with Razorpay as Senior Vice President, Head of Sales. Prior to this, he has worked with leading companies such as MobiKwik, PayU, KPMG, RateGain, PwC, and Dell. He has excelled in client-facing roles involving profit and loss management and setting and achieving business expansion, revenue enhancement, client acquisition, and account management targets. With this brief introduction, it is over to you, Atul.
Thank you, Rajiva. Good evening, sir, and good evening, everyone. Rajiva, if you would show off hand if you can hear me loud and clear. Yeah, good. Thank you. Guys, Rajiva gave a, introduction about myself. He forgot one part. I've been associated with Fostaima now for 7, 8 years. Rajiva sir, if you remember the South Exwala office right next to the Levi's store, where we first met. And guys, I'll be honest with you, when I first saw the ad of Fostaima on the alumni magazine of IIM Ahmedabad, I just thought that this name Fostaima is, somewhat, I couldn't understand. I actually called up, I remember Sunil at that time to ask what Fostaima, and friends of 73 IIM Ahmedabad. I said, yeah, this is good. These guys are 34 years my senior. They graduated when I was 6 years before I was born. So just the carrying on that rich tradition, all of them have excelled in their corporate careers, and then they decided to give it back to the society. So I mean, there is no words which can praise them enough. So I'm thankful and deeply honored, sir, for giving me a chance to talk to the next, batch of first timer. And as usual, I'll always be available for anything and everything that you need. So, guys, good evening, everyone, and a pleasant Friday evening. And the weather is very pleasant in Delhi, whichever part of NCR you are in. So, in Gurgaon, it's a pretty gentle breeze blowing right now. And so, this is giving you that positivity in this time of negativity that has crept in. So what we'll do is we'll spend the next around hour or so talking primarily about why an MBA is done, and we'll also discuss whether or not this is the right time to do an MBA, and then we'll delve deeper into startups because that is where my expertise and my experience lies. Okay. And we'll also talk about what stuff leaders are made of, because tomorrow you all will be leaders. Some of you will be leaders themselves. Some of you will actually be recruiting leaders to work in the organizations that you set up. So we'll talk about that. And then in the last, 20-25 minutes, we'll be open for questions. And I'm not fixing any time frame. Just to let you know, I have 5 to 7 totally blocked for this. We can continue even after 6 p.m. And if there are any discussions or any thoughts to be done. First question, guys. I know that you are at a very important stage, perhaps the most critical stage of your career right now, when you are moving from your graduation. Some of you have worked after graduation to thinking about whether or not you should be doing an MBA. Many of you would have already made up your mind. Some may be thinking, no, this is recession now, COVID has happened, world will go into recession. So guys, I just rewind back around 15 years, 2005, when I thought of doing my MBA. 2003, 4 actually, I thought that I should do an MBA. So when I graduated from my engineering in 2003, that was a slow down time. So with a lot of difficulty, some some companies came for placement. I got absorbed into Dell. Then I thought, is this the time to do an MBA? Abhi to recession chal raha hai and all that thing. Think better or nothing more right to you that can happen than investing in your knowledge and investing in you. So what I was saying is that one thing I realized, and this is what I remember from what my dad told me. There's never a wrong time to do a right thing. Never a right time to do a wrong thing. And there is nothing better that you can do to yourself than invest in your career, invest in your knowledge growth. Now, come to this time. Right now, all of us know the impact. All of us know that there is COVID. There's gonna be widespread job loss, some salary cuts, layoffs happening, so on and so forth. Will we see a full-time recession? I don't know the technical definition of a full-time recession. Maybe your economics professors will teach you. But one thing is for sure, that we will see a slowdown. And there is never a better time to graduate than immediately after a slowdown. So I was talking to Anil also last week. I said, sir, I actually envy the batch that will be taking admission this year and will be graduating in 2022. That will be the best time to graduate out of B school, guys, because that is when the world will start picking up again. And when you graduate at that time, that is the best time for you to grab that opportunity and be a part of the group. Now, then, now we've ascertained with a reasonable level of certainty that this is the right time to do an MBA. Now, what about person? I personally feel that
Budya,
the rich faculty in terms of experience and in terms of knowledge that you have here, and the access to resources that you'll get over the 2 years is unparalleled. These are going to be the 2 best years of your life, guys, in terms the delta that will happen to you when you enter this college and when you come out of this college. That difference will be mind-boggling. Now, the next thing is, what should I expect during these 2 years? During these 2 years, you will expect a lot of sessions, a lot of knowledge series, lot of lectures, lot of live projects. What should I now? Okay, now what should I do in these 2 years? I should actually spend these 2 years trying to gather as much knowledge and trying to upskill myself as much as possible. 2, 3 ways normal which can be done. One is attending the classes, giving exams, studying. But one thing which I always tell any MBA student, or any student for that matter, is the more projects, the more industry interactions you do, the more the better skilled or better equipped you will be at the end of these 2 years. Now, coming to my topic, the one that I'm speaking on is startups and entrepreneurship. When somebody asks me, sir, should I start up or should I not start up? I always say, first thing, everybody need not start up. You can be an entrepreneur also. You can be a part of a startup company. You can own a particular domain. For example, I own the sales at Razor. So I am an entrepreneur within this company. The fundamental question you should ask yourself, and another thing is, how will entrepreneurship shape up post-COVID? I actually feel a lot of new sectors opening up. I mean, sanitizer mask, etc., is a short-term story. But new startups opening up, like, some sectors might face some downtime, like travel and hospitality, but ultimately they'll also recover. For example, this idea of video conferencing and organizing webinars is a totally new thing. So there'll be a lot of areas which will present opportunities, but never look at it from the short term. Always look at it from the long term opportunity. The fundamental thing which I always tell people when they're starting up is, ask yourself, when do you want to start up? What do you want to do? How do you want to do it? And most importantly, why do you want to start? If you have reasons like, I want to make money, I want to earn money, I want to exit after something, don't start up. That is not a compelling enough reason, guys. Everybody in this world wants to make money. And if you're just doing a startup for making money, do not start up. Why? The fundamental answer should be that what is the problem statement that you are trying to solve? What is unique that you are doing? Even if it is not unique, even if it is the same thing as people have done before, how will you excel in it? One of my favorite examples here is Haldiram. What they did was they only made bhujia. Now, I don't believe that nobody else before them made bhujia. But they excelled so much in making a bhujia that now all of us know what Haldiram is. People get too occupied in thinking that I'll do a cutting edge or a high end startup. There is nothing. There's nothing called a high end startup, guys. Don't worry about optics. Think about a problem statement you're solving. Then there are people who get too bogged down by presentations. I don't remember the last time I used a PowerPoint for my presentation. I always feel that if you have power in the point, you don't need a PowerPoint. This was told by one of our professors at IIM Ahmedabad, and I always imbibe that unless you want to show some numbers or figures, you don't need a PowerPoint. And on top of it, I've made one of my own. एक्सेल में करना आसान है, एक्सेल करना बहुत मुश्किल है गाइस। एक्सेल में प्लान बहुत इजीली बन जाएगा। आपका बिजनेस प्लान जब एक्सेल बनाने बैठोगे तो सिंपल 10% को 12% करते ही सब काम ठीक हो जाएगा। एक्सेल करना बहुत मुश्किल है। डोंट वरी अबाउट द पीपीटीज एंड एक्सेल, worry about what you are doing, the clarity of why, the discipline of how, and consistency of what you are doing. What I was saying is, don't worry about the PPT, but I have two another interesting things to say. A company is all about a PPT. PPT is people, process, and technology. Out of this, technology can be outsourced, process can be set, but people are your most valuable resources. Always invest in your people. We'll come to details of this later in the talk. And a startup is also about a PPT. It's got a plan, perseverance, and you should have a plan. You should have the willingness to persevere with that plan, and you should have a team. Another thing, very important thing is, don't think about short-term benefits. Don't think about luck. Luck may give you short-term benefits, long run it all evens out. And as I said earlier also, all of us don't need to start our own company. We can be successful entrepreneurs also. Be a part of a success story. Always look at experimenting, guys. Always look at delivering new things. McDonald's Aloo Tikki Burger or Domino's Paneer Tikka Pizza is something which nobody can associate Paneer Tikka. Nobody can. But one of the hottest selling pizzas of Domino's is Paneer Tikka Pizza, because that is how they. Now an Aloo Tikki Burger is nothing. A burger always Aloo Tikki. Just gave it a name so that it rhymes well with the market that we are in. This is what you should try to do. So the plan should be there, the perseverance should be there. The biggest thing is the team. Why do you build a team? Because Team stands for together everyone achieves more, and nobody can do it alone. And once the team starts winning, the winning teams attract the best talent. They win more than they attract even better talent, and they continue winning. But the biggest problem then achieving success is managing success. And once you become successful, the potential arrogance may creep into the team. And potential arrogance is a very dangerous side effect of winning. Just make sure that your team stays away from it, because the disease of me will lead to the defeat of us. Also, when you started team, you'll have to handle those conflicts. Winning, guys, is better than losing, but everyone loses when the battle is fought for something which is not worth fighting for. So even in your life or in your career or in your company, do not fight for something which is not worth fighting for. One, I'll be quoting very heavily from three books which I found useful for myself. I will tell you the name of three books. This is The $1 Million Coach by Bill Campbell. Bill Campbell was the coach of almost all the top shots you could think of, ranging from Steve Jobs to Eric Schmidt to Larry Page. And Bill Campbell, learnings are in this book, The $1 Trillion Coach. It's an absolute must-read for any management student. The second book which I draw heavily
So
from
can you
is My
repeat the name of the book?
The $1 Trillion Coach. The $1 Trillion Coach. TRILLION $1 Trillion Coach by Bill Campbell. Written by Alan Schmidt, but it is the story of Bill Campbell. There's another book, My Gita by Devdutt Patnaik. In this book, he draws from the events of Gita and the Bhagavad Gita, that is, and tells how we can translate them into our management life. The third book is The Winning Way by Harsha Bhogle and Anita Bhogle. Harsha Bhogle happens to be one of my favorite cricket commentators, and he's my senior also, from 22 years my senior from Ireland. So The Winning Way is a session that I attended way back in 2006, and this book was published in 2011, I think. This book again talks a lot about similarities in cricket and real life. These are three books which I draw heavily upon when talking. One of the biggest things which I borrow from My Gita is engage in samvad and not in vivad. Samvad is a conversation and vivad is a confrontation. Engage in conversation, not in confrontation. It's not always your truth versus my truth. So life is not a zero-sum game, guys. There is a huge potential for coexistence in life. And another thing that people ask is, what if things are not going your way? Things will never go your ways, guys. For example, look at this situation. Look at how B schools, look at how First Time is handling it through these webinar tools. Right now, it was not possible for me to come to Dwarka and give a session to you guys. So this is a problem. Look at the advantage of it. I can actually sit at my place and log into this webinar and talk to you. I had a meeting from 3:30 to 4:30. I have another meeting from 7 to 8. Between these two meetings, I can talk. This is the advantage of this. So what? So success is not final, guys. Failure is not fatal. It's the courage to continue that counts. Winston Churchill said this long ago. Remember, success is not final. There is always more success to be achieved. Failure is not fatal. If you fail, that doesn't mean the end of life. It is the courage to continue that counts. It is the, remember my plan, perseverance. Perseverance is what will help you. And one other quote that Henry Ford said, when everything seems to be going against you, remember that the airplanes take off against the wind. They don't take off with the wind. So if the wind is blowing like this, an airplane will go like this. So that is how, if things are not going your way, take them head on. And don't be afraid. The fear of suffering is worse than the suffering itself. This fear does more damage to you than the actual suffering. And when you become a leader, you need to make sure that your team always has the, even if it's having a bad day, bad job, bad month, bad quarter, anything. The leader's job is to instill this hope in the team that the team you can win. And if you are on the right track and doing the right things, there's no reason why you will not. Now, the leaders have to do these things. What to, what, how do you, what do you do to become a good leader? And what do you look for when you are hiring leaders? Guys, remember one thing. Hard times don't create heroes. It is during the hard times that the hero within us comes out. So always look for people who have survived and excelled during the hard times. And do not overemphasize talent, that I am talented, I am not talented. I don't know how many of you are followers of cricket or how many of you do, but I am. I'm a big fan of cricket. I love watching. I keep watching the repeat telecast, repeat highlights of matches again and again. Cricket and football is two things which I can never beat or have enough of. I, this thing, talent is, I say talent is either necessity, not sufficient for excellence. If you remember, there was a batsman called Vinod Kambli. Vinod Kambli and Sachin Tendulkar used to study in the same school, play for the same school. They almost entered the Indian cricket team at the same time. I still feel that Kambli was more talented than Tendulkar. But Kambli didn't have the act, the he could not carry success. He could not understand success. He didn't know how to carry himself.
You
He
are
did
not
not know how
properly
to.
audible.
I'm sorry, I didn't change anything. They must on your side. Uh, so what I'm saying is, Kambli was definitely more talented, but Kambli did not have the temperament to succeed. And I always feel that perseverance and commitment are much more valuable and important than talent. And always remember, there are 4 C's of leadership: competency, commitment, courage, and competent in what you are doing. You need to be committed, you need to be courageous, and you need to have the candor, or you need to have the openness to talk to your team, to talk to the world. Another question that is asked very often is, when should I scale up? Guys, if you think everything's gonna be okay tomorrow, you're fooling yourself. There's no tomorrow, you have to excel today. I was watching a series, The Test, on Amazon Prime, on the resurgence of the Australian cricket team. This Adam Gilchrist says, if you play the next ball like this is the most important delivery in my life, everything will be okay. You should always remember this thing. Right now is the moment to do the best that I have always wanted to do. Always have a no regret policy. Nothing should be left to luck. No what if only. Just throw these things out of your vocabulary. Whatever I'm doing, I'm putting in my best. Remember the 10x rule. Always plan for 10x of what you want and put in at least 10x effort. You will definitely achieve it. And don't be dependent on anyone. Become dependable. This will also ensure that you become a good human being and a good business leader at the same time. Your title makes you a manager, guys. Your people make you a leader. A leader is great not because the leader's work is the work that adds value, but because he can get that work out of his team, which adds maximum value. And leading is something which can be developed. Some people are born leaders. There's no doubt about that. But there's an aptitude also that you can develop for leadership. Being a leader is different from leading. As I said, title makes you a manager, people make you a leader. Being a leader or being a manager means there's a rank of seniority, and because you navigated the internal politics in a company and you become a manager. Leading means people follow you, they work with you because they want to, and not because they have to or because they are paid to. Always help others to grow. Remember, folks, greatness is not what you are. Greatness is not how much you have helped. Greatness is not what you have achieved for yourself. Greatness is how much you have helped others to become what they are. And people will always like being managed as long as the manager is someone from whom they can learn something and someone who's helped them to make decisions. And always remember what I said earlier. Don't be dependent on anyone. Become dependable. And once you start working for an organization, once you have your own organization, make it. Some people say maybe, but for me, CTF means put people first. People first. And this is what we did also. If you've read news about Razorpay, this is what we have done also. I'll come to that a bit later. I believe in the OTP framework. OTP is one-time password, but for me, OTP is organization, team, and person. So anything which is good for organization becomes more important than anything good for team, than anything which is good for me as a person. Organization benefit comes first, then comes the team, then comes the person. Another thing which I always say, people ask, why do you go to the office? Because I work for my CTC. What is CTC? CTC is cost to company. Wrong. I am not a cost to my company. I am a benefit to my company. For me, CTC means client, team, and company. I work for my client, I work for my team, and I work for my company. So I'll just spend the next 5-7 minutes on telling you a bit about how, what all is okay, and what in this hour of crisis. So and this should be a learning. First thing was managing work and teams was not a challenge for us. We being a new age company, easier for us to work from home, ensure business continuity. So most of our interactions conducted via Zoom, Google Hangouts, WebEx, phone calls, emails. First thing that we did was that we assured our employees that even though there's a possible economic crisis, we are well capitalized. We don't foresee ourselves wrecking funds to operate at scale in the next 12 to 14 months. And this was during an economic crisis, the path to layoff is the most effective and shorter one. This announcement was made our first virtual all hands that we are not letting go of any raises. What we did was within the leadership, we decided that we are not going to take any hikes so that we could actually give hikes to people. Would you believe it? In this hour, we did appraisals. We've given hikes to most of our team members. So just keep looking at the positive sides of things. One of the core benefits of working from home is saving commute time, not being stuck in traffic for long hours. If you've been in Bangalore, Bombay, Gurgaon, you'll know what I'm talking about. This free allows me to start my work a little later than usual. I know some of my faculty or some of the seniors will frown me, why don't you get up early and start? I'm not an early riser, right? I start my work at 10 o'clock. I take it easy in the morning. I can continue working till midnight or late night also. So because you don't have to come back home, you don't have to worry about the food. It takes care of all those things, and that is the advantage that this thing has brought. And one another thing that I've been doing in this time is I have been trying to two of my favorite all-time series of the Ramayana and the Mahabharata. We do this and very graciously showed both those series to me. I can watch them endlessly again and again and again. The character from whom I derive most inspiration is Lord Krishna. Now you may say that Lord Krishna, maybe all that he did was not the right thing. But what I believe in, the Bhagavad Gita update that he gave to Arjuna, when he says that if you are doing your karma and if you are on the right side of dharma, whatever you do will always yield benefits for you and for the society as a whole. So, guys, that's it. I'll now invite you to more of, let's discuss. This is I think the longest I've spoken at a stretch without somebody interrupting me or discussing. I would love to get into discussions. I see there are some questions on chat. Let me take that one by one. What is the job offered in Fostaima for finance and marketing students? Guys, Fostaima is not a placement agency. Fostaima can give you skills. The jobs, Fostaima can give you placements. Fostaima can help you invite the companies. The jobs that you need to do in finance and marketing is something basis what you've learned. That is what I said earlier also. Focus on learning and focus on making sure that the delta that happens when you come out of uh, the college, the delta that you have in terms of your knowledge, the one that you are today and the one that you will become after 2 years. If you can make sure that you gather those knowledge, the jobs will be your for the taking. How can we show sure that market will go up at this time? Lockdown never happened in history. Sir, everything happens for the first time in history. I know this is an unprecedented time. We don't know the extent or we don't know the timeline of this. But believe you me, guys, worse things than this have happened. When Japan was crushed, totally wiped off during the Second World War. Within 3 decades, they were giving everybody a run for the money. It's just about, I mean, I don't know how many of you would have seen the 2001, the lockdown, the dot-com problem. 2008 subprime crisis. We've had problems like this, and we've had solutions. Every every crisis is an opportunity to succeed, guys. Okay. Sir, is it a good time to start a business? Time. I told earlier also, sir. Never a wrong time to do a right thing, right time. Never a right time to do a wrong thing. If you have the plan with you, if you have the perseverance with you, if you know that you already have a team or you can build a team, do go ahead and start your business. If someone has this is also less capital and assets, then how to manage all of them starting of any startup? Guys, resources, less capital, less assets is never a hindrance to starting a startup. There are more and enough avenues available like Make in India, Digital India, many places that you will get seed funding. You can get it from friends and family. There are multiple ways, guys, of starting a startup even without you'll have to invest some sort of a money initially, but I've seen many people start and continue bootstrapping for years together. So funding is not the only problem which you'll have when starting a startup. Can you please repeat name of second book? I told you 3 books. I don't know which one was second. The $1 Trillion Coach by Bill Campbell, My Gita by Devdutt Patnaik, and The Winning Way by Harsha Bhogli. Okay. Sir, when the campus classes will start, I'll leave that to Rajiva. I have my dream startup plan in my mind. I want to start the same. So how can I do that while doing PGDM? There, guys, more and enough avenues. You have an entrepreneurship skill, which will actually help you start up, and you will get mentors. There are many people like me who are willing to give you mentorship. And so do your PGDM, build up your skills, and continue working towards your the plan that you have. Okay. The screen it keeps on. There is much competition in market. We have to be on our toes. So how can we be up to mark and expectation? Guys, there is competition. There will always be competition. So never be afraid of competition. Just make sure that you are giving it your best and you will exceed. How can we be so sure that the market will go up? Guys, nothing, you can never be sure about anything. But the only, whenever you take the decisions, you take the decisions depending on whatever is available best at that time. Whatever the best knowledge or whatever the best sources you have available at that time. And my experience or my knowledge tells me that this time will pass. The good thing about the bad times is they don't last forever, and the bad thing about the good times is also that they don't last forever. So don't worry about it. And then this is something which is not in your hands. Make sure that you keep upskilling yourself and make sure that you keep gathering your knowledge. Guys. Okay, guys, just a minute. I'm just trying to, because the screen keeps on oscillating, so I'm not available, not able to. Guys, can people just stop entering more questions for 2 minutes? I can go to the last question. Just don't enter any new question for the next 1 minute, please. Thank you. Huh. Difference in startup and entrepreneurship. No, by its definition means starting a new business. Startup means starting a new business. Scope of sales and marketing jobs after completing PGDM. Sales and marketing, guys, different verticals where you build depth. Sales and marketing are the most sought after things. I'm not saying finance, HR, and ops are not. Sales and marketing are also equal. But make sure you excel in whatever you are doing. Make sure that you, again, I keep on saying this, in whatever you are doing. If you can excel in your if you can excel in the field that you are into, you'll definitely, guys, can you please stop entering more questions for 2 minutes? Let us just go through this list. We have more than enough time, guys, to take questions. Please do not enter any new questions because the screen oscillates again. So for job or startup, depends, guys. I told you earlier also, everybody doesn't need to start up. You can join a company, you can be an entrepreneur, you can own something. I said plan perseverance team. If you have perseverance, if you know that you will you will be able to persevere with this, you should start up. And don't forget, the why of startup is very important. Our internships will get hampered due to this coronavirus. There may be a slowdown, guys, but if you are from a premier B school, I don't think it should have a big hit on your internship. Is it true that marketing being a field job gets tough for girls to cater with? Aditi, it is a false notion that marketing being a field job gets tough for girls. Yes, late night or traveling does get tough, but in this time, I don't think there is any difference between a girl traveling and a boy traveling. So again, focus on excelling. I don't think gender has any role to play. Investing in real estate is the best source of income. Rishabh, if you ask me, I don't think it is. Real estate, I don't, 3-4% annual return is not a good source of income. Deepika asks, why generally the fees of MBA is 3-4 times more than what you pay in your graduation? What are the key things that add up to this much? I can tell you from my experience in IIM Ahmedabad, every rupee that you pay is worth more than 10 times at least of the facilities that you get. So the fees and normal graduation and MBA are two totally different ball games, guys. In a normal graduation, you just go to the class, study, and come back. In an MBA, there's so much happening in the campus. There's so much of industry interactions happening, so much your projects happening, your internships, your placements, everything is taken care of. So I don't think that it's there's a problem in paying that fee. And again, if you just figure out your MBA with the money that you are spending there, there is never a cost associated with the knowledge that you are getting. What do you feel about the scope of HR in future? HR is an evergreen field. HR has and will always continue to be one of the most pivotal functions in an organization. So, as I said earlier, also it's the people that matter, and HR makes sure that your people are well taken care of. What kind of new startups expect after this pandemic? There will be, I do see uh, a lot of new business ideas emerging. Contactless deliveries, contactless payments. Because what will happen is, even when we come out of this, when we start working normally, there still be that fear at the back of our mind. We will develop a vaccine. We will definitely develop a vaccine, but people will take time to accept that corona is no more. Is more industry exposure possible in the future? Of course, the industry, I can vouch for myself. I'm always open to interacting more with the people, and that's why I said I've been working now with time what Rajiv, I think since 6 7 years, right? 7 8 years, in fact. I don't remember the exact time. Uh, Markets will grow up into which sector industry would you like to start a career or business in? Again, guys, I said there is no right or wrong answer to starting a career or business in a sector. It depends on which sector you want to excel in, which sector you see up. If you're starting something on your own, which sector do you see a problem statement which is worthy enough of solving? And always, you need not be the first one. Razorpay was the fourth or the fifth big company in the payment gateway. Today, we are amongst the top. Does learning an international language beneficial for payment placements? Yes, 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 Anushka. Uh, I have seen people benefiting a lot from German, French, Spanish. Although I would personally like to go for Japanese. How to remove the fear of group discussion? Jagriti, uh, I've never had that fear, so I don't know how to remove that fear of group discussion. But fundamentally, if you have knowledge, if you know how to deliver, there should be no fear of group discussion. Ritika says, can you tell us some certification courses important for MBA in finance? There are a lot of courses, Ritika, that you can pursue along with your MBA in finance. There are certifications by National Stock Exchange. There you can also go for what they call. I'm sorry, I'm forgetting that name. CS, Kabri second. How can you get the hot point or hot critical product that you sell and that attracts the customers? Tarang, sorry, if I had the answer to this, I would not be telling this answer to you right now. I'll be making money out of that hot point of hot characteristic. So any hot characteristic that will sell, attract with the customers is something which is solving a problem, and for something which you are charging them less than the value that it is adding. Which business is good in this generation to start? Vikram, I have answered. Any business where you feel that you are solving a problem and you are adding some value is a good business to start. What is the job offered in finance? Again, the same question. Job offered in first time of finance and marketing. Again, I've answered this question. Sir, tell us about your leadership experience. I've covered a lot in my talk about how how I see leadership. I'll repeat the summary of that. For me, leadership is all about the people. Leadership is all about my team. And again, I'll say your title makes you a manager, your people makes you a leader. If you are invested in your people, if you work with your people, you'll be a good leader. What are the must-do things while doing MBA, Ankit asked? Ankit, I touched upon this briefly. I'll elaborate a bit further. Must-do things while doing an MBA is to make sure that you do as many projects and as much industry interaction as possible, because the your curriculum will cover for your theoretical knowledge, but your projects and industry interactions will cover for your practical aspect. What should be the main focus to startup? To start a startup, Akriti asked. Akriti, I said that the why of a startup is very important. The team is very important. And once you start up, then building an organization is very important. Madhur asks how online classes of first time is equivalent to classes in campus. Well, I'll leave that question for Rajiva. Online classes, of course, are equally effective. Rajiva, could you chip in with that question, please? That answer. How online classes of first time is equivalent to classes in campus?
Sorry, can you repeat that, Atul?
How online classes of first timer is equivalent to classes in campus?
Well, it's only initially in the first around a month or so that the classes that first timer will deliver to the students will be in the online mode. And that will be to keeping in mind the requirements of the government and the AICTE, as well as the safety of the students. Once the government and AICTE allows and approves the holding of physical classes and for students to gather at the campus, and we are ourselves convinced that we have all systems in place to ensure the safety of the students, it's only then will we start the classes in the campus. So it's while we would prefer to hold the classes on the campus at the earliest, we will do it only if we are convinced of the safety of the student.
Thanks, Rajiva. Harshit asked, can we start business during studying first time and get funded by angel investors? Of course, you can start business. You can do an MBA even when you're doing a business. Funding by angel investor depends on what your idea is and which angel investor you get. There's never an answer will I get funding or not. And guys, don't worry about the funding. The funding will always follow good companies. Prateek says is changing their strategies after COVID-19. A lot will change, Prateek. We might be maintaining social distancing. There'll be less of contact happening, physical contacts, I mean. So different companies, different nature of business, they will need to change strategies. And as Rajiva also said, why only colleges? Even the companies will need to work at say 33% capacity to start with, and ultimately they'll have the full strength. Sir, does manager need to be a good salesman to be a manager of sales team? Absolutely, yes, sir. No doubt about that, Utkarsh. If you are not a good player yourself, you can never be a manager of a sales team. Deepak asks, how's your journey in sales? Well, wonderful is a very small word to describe that. I've loved every moment in sales. I've loved every moment when I'm owning the business. I'm at the front end of the organization. So I always feel that sales guys are like the forwards in a football team. They score the goals and they get the most credit. But again, their job is also the toughest. Do you think there'll be an industrial revolution after COVID-19? I don't think so. I think we are much above that stage of industrial revolution. Sir, how you seeing the Atmanirbhar campaign? How can this benefit or hamper the budding entrepreneur? Atmanirbhar actually means dependent on yourself, and entrepreneurs actually are dependent on themselves. So it will, of course, benefit the budding entrepreneurs. There'll be a lot of nitty-gritties that I've not studied that campaign in detail, so I won't be able to answer the question about the campaign, but I feel all of us should be asking. So how could we decide which kind of business we have to start? I've answered that already, Khushbu. Uh, There is no right or wrong business. Just figure out what conviction you have, what problem statement you're solving, what value you are adding. Shalja says, according to current scenario, will we get placed after 2 years? Ma'am, you definitely will get placed after 2 years. Why not? Just excel in these 2 years, and the scenarios is one thing. You will get no problem. Sir, how do you motivate yourself in the tough times to keep going? Positive side of life. So the sessions like this give me a lot of motivation. As I said, I invest in my GDP. GDP is GAN distribution program and groceries distribution program. So this is my GAN distribution program. I also am working with a set of friends to distribute groceries and rations across the country. We are currently operating in 14 cities across India. The friends are helping us distribute ration and distributing grocery to people. I'll tell you a very interesting anecdote. We last month we distributed Coke in charity. So one of my very good friends is the business head of a Coke bottling plant here. So he called me up and he said, I want to give Coke in CSR. I said, come on, Coke koi deta hai kya charity mein? He said, why not? I said, yeah. Then I realized it's a good idea. We did Coke, Fanta, and Limca along with the food packages. You should have come there and should have seen the smile on the face. That's how you motivate yourself. Tell us what your leadership and experience till now in Razorpay. Mr. Raj, Razorpay is something which is almost my life now. I've loved every moment that I've spent here, and the only thing I regret about Razorpay is that why didn't I join earlier? So it's a wonderful company to work with, and I'm not working here. I'm just enjoying, I'm just living my life. Aniket Jaiswal says, what will be more beneficial to go in advertising field, marketing and finance, or marketing and operational management? Guys, I think it's too early to answer that question. Spend the first year studying all the disciplines and then choose your specialty. Akhil says that what should be a proper plan for a fresher in corporate world? Like one should focus on the job only. We must think about his startup after getting knowledge by doing job. Sir, if you have joined a corporate as a fresher, I think for the first 2 years you should be not be thinking anything else other than just learning that business, learning that trade. Because if you start thinking about your own startup along with working, you will be neither here nor there. So focus 120% on whatever you are doing anytime. Will there be change in the way we do thinking of Shubham Pandey? Yes, sir. And we also at Result also feel this will be a mindset change. The earlier events like demonetization, etc., which have not short time events, they came and they went. But this is an event which will stay in our memories for our lifetime. But can you tell the best free tools for video advertisement? No, sir, I'm sorry, I don't know that. Sir, if you are an interviewer, what would you look for in a fresher marketing? Sir, I use the two Hindi words Jazba and Junoon. And I always look for Jazba and Junoon in whosoever I'm hiring, be it a fresher, be it a lateral guy. And a triangle of AAP, ability, attitude, and passion. What is your ability? What is your attitude? And how passionate you are to work? If you tick these three boxes, I'll hire you. We know that the world economy is going to decline by 3.9%. How it's going to affect the new startup? Yeah, it may decline by 3.9% or whatever percent. Ultimately, it has to bounce back. There's no reason for that. It will impact. Why only the startups? It also impact the established companies in the short term, but the long run only one. Shelja says, kindly answer my questions. I've already answered one. Sir, MBA in HR is better, MBA in international business. Well, apples are better or grapes are better, or oranges are better, or lemons or mango is better. All are good fruits. It depends on your taste. It depends on what you're looking for. MBA in HR and MBA in international business is two entirely different domains. If you want to be working with the people and in a domain within an organization making sure that you take care of the more valuable resources, do HR. If you wanna go into export, then this is. And if anybody wants to talk, you can just unmute yourself and talk.
So as we know, IMF has declared that the world economy is going to decline by 3.9%. So how it is going to affect the upcoming startups and the currently going on MSMEs, because of lockdown, most of the MSMEs are not working.
Yes, you are right. It's impacting the MSMEs. It's impacting even the established corporates. But yeah, life is tougher because MSMEs will have a shorter run up. But the government has done a lot of measures, on supporting the MSMEs or giving them interest-free loans or collateral-free loans. So as a, as I said earlier, also it all depends on what sort of perseverance, what sort of passion you have for that, and you just need to wait for this to go away and continue doing the good work that you are doing. You just can't sit like this and say कि एक दिन चला जाएगा. Just continue the good work that you are doing. This shall pass. Sir, I am an esports gamer and I have a huge dream to start up. Should I give up on gaming while my MBA to fulfill my startup dream? Why? Continue gaming here, and uh, do your MBA. Take the entrepreneurship related courses, and once you are a qualified MBA, you will have a better chance of, you know, getting funding or getting help to start a startup. Uh, is more industry exposure possible? Of course, yes. You will get more and adequate industry exposure. What is the best profession, marketing manager or sales manager? Again, both of them are equally good. I keep repeating that thing. Whatever you do, excel in that. Why did you choose sales? Vanshika, I didn't choose sales. Almost sales chose me. I went into consulting, and as you, I spent a good 8 years in KPMG and PwC. That's when I started selling, and then I fell in love with sales. Trapti says, can you please elaborate more about HR field? I think I've spoken more and enough about the importance of HR in any organization, and that is that. And HR does the most critical job in an organization to manage the people, and people are the most valuable and most rarest of the resources. Which one is better, MBA or PGDM? Well, I I will not be able to answer that question. I don't know the technicalities of that. Sir, please suggest some course books for studying at home. You will have more and enough course books given by the college. Study all of them. Which area we should be good at while stepping into the corporate world? Kathy, I feel that if you are clear in your mindset about what you want to achieve in life and why you are working for the company which you are working for, and what contribution are you giving, becoming dependable and not dependent, you will always excel in your corporate segment. How is finance and international business a combination together? Deadly combination, sir. Which one is better? Join well-established, renowned company or join startup? Depends, guys. Ujjwal, there is no right or there is no answer to that. I mean, this is like you asking me, should I join something like, say, a Reliance, Infosys, TCS, or a PwC, KPMG, or should I join something like Razor to I work these. Honestly, I love working more. I love the startups more. That's that, but that's a personal. HR invest the same time, same work efforts as though the finance or marketing members of the company. As salary of HR is much lower, and now also HRs are paid too less. Garima, I won't be able to comment on this. I don't know the salary of HR, finance, or marketing. Toughest moment or decision that you made in your career? Perhaps moving from KPMG to a startup. That was my first startup role. That was tough because in KPMG, I was used to having everything in a process way, everything was, well defined. So I'll tell you what, in KPMG we used to wear suits and tie every day to the office. Okay. So the first day I landed at this my job after KPMG, the company that I joined. I went in a suit and a tie, the same black suit and black tie. I went. And I went to the office and people were in jeans, t-shirts. I was like, चलो पहले कोट उतारा, फिर शर्ट, फिर tie उतारी. Pant shirt was still acceptable. The next day when I got ready for the office, I wore a jeans and a t-shirt. And my son started crying. I said, what happened? He said, where are you going? I said, going to the office. अब office नहीं जा रहे, घूम ही जा रहे हैं. Then I realized, because since he was born, he had seen me going to PwC and KPMG wearing a coat. That was my first culture change. And the first time when I was traveling, I said, who will book my ticket? They said, you yourself. I said, what is the policy? They said, find the cheapest ticket and book it. So that was something different. The culture was different. Finance and marketing both are much help in MBA. Yeah. Sir, will this pandemic affect our internships? Already told you it will slow down, but I'm sure that with the college of stature of first timer, you should not worry about internships. In a teamwork, if my fellow members are not cooperative, what can I do to make the teamwork successful? Put in your best and make sure that your team succeeds. Ultimately, it will be recognized who succeeded. What are some of the mistakes you wish you could have avoided? I should have studied a bit more in my engineering days. I did not. फर्स्ट सेकंड ईयर तो मैंने कुछ नहीं किया है इंजीनियरिंग में. उसके बाद थर्ड फोर्थ में समझ आया कि पढ़ना चाहिए. वो पढ़ना चाहिए था. मेरे को भी लगता है कि इफ आई कुड रिवाइंड लाइफ व्हाट इज थोड़ा सा मेहनत कर लेता. मतलब आई शुड नॉट हैव टेकन फर्स्ट सेकंड ईयर सो लाइटली. प्रॉब्लम नहीं थी, परसेंटेज ठीक ठाक आ गई सभी. I think the scenario if we aren't able to go for physical internship, then this will hamper our learning and placement. I don't think it will last that long. After 1 year, you will not be able to go for physical internship. And God forbid if it does, I don't think it will happen. It will hamper your learning and placements because people would have gotten used to living in that world. Sir, what's the must things to do at the time of sale? One thing which I always tell my team to do is closure. Close the lead. Close the deal. You are never judged on how many leads you've opened or how many deals you've opened. It depends on how many deals you've closed. That will bring in revenue to your company. That will help you achieve your target. Currently doing 2 internships. This will help you get investment. Yes, Shivam, it will. Shelja, what are the different job descriptions in HR? Can have multiple job descriptions. One is the HR generalist role, one is the HR business partner role, one is the HR OD role, one is the HR hiring role, one is the HR payroll role. There are multiple subfields of HR. Sir, I heard with the alumni of first time in third year colleges, job in marketing mostly come in sales. All other types of job was taken by IIM and 2-tier students. Is it true? No, Harshit. I strongly disagree with third tier, second tier, etc. You need to be the best in whatever you are doing and you will get a good job. In this period of lockdown, especially now we start from 7th of July, does it have any effect on an internship or industrial visit? More importantly, on learning as compared to previous batch of first time. Khyati, I think Rajiva has already told this thing that we'll continue with online classes as long as maybe for a month or so by the time things come back to normal. And anyways, we are well prepared to tackle those scenarios. Recently, Reliance has introduced 5G network. How the introduction of 5G result during this time, or is it the right time? Sir, again, right time to do the wrong thing, wrong time to do the right thing. Kabhi nahi hota. Why did you choose to do an MBA after engineering? Vanshika. Oh my God. This question was, asked to me at least 10-20 times in all the interviews that I gave. Honestly, such answer बताऊं तो मुझे कभी engineering करनी नहीं थी. I always wanted to do an MBA. I was almost forced to do an engineering because I got good marks in class 10. And I belong to a small place called Yamunanagar. और वहाँ पर at if you go back to those times, तो जो इंजीनियरिंग करके जो टॉपर्स होते थे वो नॉन मेडिकल लेते, तो नॉन मेडिकल लोग इंजीनियरिंग करते. So I just the traditional route of doing taking non-medical, doing engineering, and then MBA हमेशा से करनी चाहिए. Imagine if you are a graduate student in this COVID era, what you gonna do? What I'm doing right now. I'll either start up something or I'll either work something. What is my job profile after PGDM from marketing? Chandra Pratap Singh, there are multiple job profiles in marketing also. There is a brand thing, there is a product marketing, there is a business marketing, enterprise marketing, SME marketing, so on and so forth. Multiple fields. Tell us online classes started first. I'll let Rajiva answer that. I read your question. The language make a barrier to get a good placement. Joginder, it does, but depends on what field you are in. So I'm sure you're talking about English knowledge, and you know, you must be talking about you know, if you're not proficient in English, what will happen? Joginder, to be honest with you, it does impact, but not every field or every company. There are companies who hire you for your languages. But yeah, if you are in the frontline team of doing enterprise sales or something, you need to have a good grasp on the language. What things to do is we are from BTech in MBA. कुछ नहीं करना यार. BTech and MBA is a deadly combination because 90% of India is BTech. बाकी 10 मतलब सभी MBA करते हैं BTech के. What is job profile after interest in business or business analytics? Akhil, there'll be multiple job profile in international business also. Again, depends on which field are you in international business. You can be in sales and marketing also. You can be in operations also. That's what it is. Difference in goals and ambitions. Goals are ambitions with a deadline. When you put a deadline on your ambition, it becomes your goal. Sir, what will you suggest us to increase our skills in this lockdown which will help us while doing PGDM? Sir, a lot of courses are being offered through a lot of online platforms, and I'm sure First-Timer will also be having a lot of such courses. Just attend those courses. Will it benefit in MBA and HR marketing if we learn a third language? Yes, Aditi, it will. I already answered that question. Learning a foreign language is always beneficial. German, French, Spanish are the languages. I personally prefer Japanese also. But then it depends on the area that you will be working in. Should I have to go for FRM course with MBA? I'm sorry, I don't get what FRM means. Financial risk management or something? Well, I'm sorry, I don't know the full form of FRM. But whatever it means, if it is something which is complementing your MBA field, you should definitely go for it. Do you think average marks can be a good barrier to a good placement? Komal, if you're talking about the average marks, till the time you join a B school, there's nothing that you can do about it. You've already got those marks. 10th, 12th, graduation, you already got those marks. I personally feel that whatever has been done has been done. And for good or bad, it's like that only. Yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery. Live for the present and invest in the present. Financial risk management, yeah, you should you know, if you are doing an MBA finance, yes, you should. Priorities for Japanese, Aditi, again, no reason for that. I don't find many people who've learned Japanese. So I feel that something which people have not, maybe because the demand is not there, but if you're working in some company which wants you to interact with Japanese guys, you should definitely learn that. I can't see more questions coming in on chat. If anybody has any, since my final exam is not yet over, session is going to start from July. So once my exam dates are announced, how can I cope with both my exam and the classes? Meghna, this will definitely be a tough call, and I'm sure First-Timer will help you in this. I'm sure Rajiva and Subhash, you would have some policies around it if people wish to go for their final exams. As Kathy says, this is to be good font. Kathy, fundamental knowledge of quant is required, but if you are not very good in quant and if you excel in art and finer skills, go for an MBA like HR or something where you don't need quant. Ridhima says, will our placement after BGM can be affected due to our graduation marks? Some companies will consider it, Ridhima, but we don't. If you ask me, we at Reserve don't consider we do consider the graduation marks, but we don't hold that as written. Prateek, what is business intelligence after COVID according to your outlook? I could understand the question. Business intelligence is a field. I'm sorry, I couldn't understand the question. Any good online source to learn the language you can suggest? No, Aditi, you will have to figure out. I've not learned any language other than English and Hindi. Sir, what risk minimization measure you take against coronavirus in your business? Ankit, what we did was on 10th of March, we made work coming to work optional. 20th say we had a post lockdown. After that, what we have done is we've taken multiple measures to ensure that people stay healthy and stay, stay home. We've also given a remote working allowance. There's people who did not have workstations, people who did not have internet at home, etc., etc. We made sure that we made working at home easier for them. There are people who did not have a office chair or sitting chair. We got them chairs on rent. So that is what we've done. Can you describe first time in few words? How is it different from other colleges? Well, my exposure to first timer has been for quite some time now. And one thing that I see here in first timer is the passion and the dedication of the faculty and the staff here. And they're very, very well qualified, excellent pedigree. And that is what helps you. And the industry interaction is absolutely unparalleled because, these folks have very good industry connect and they just need to call up people. And now, especially with webinar things coming, guys, you are in for a time of your life. Somebody sitting in US can talk to you. Somebody sitting in France can talk to you. And this is where I'm sure first timer will excel because of the very, very deep industry connects that first timer has. If I'm choosing financial specialization or investing banker will help me in my career growth. Investment banking is one of the most sought after skills after MBA finance. So how are we going to have group projects and industry with this online classes continue for longer period of time? Akhil, Rajiva answered that question. We are not looking at continuing this over a longer period of time. But if it does, I'm sure there will be answers. The challenge of BA students doing MBA is affect the job. MS, a BA student doing an MBA sometimes is a disadvantage, especially in terms of the quantitative areas and all that. But as I said, there are multiple specializations or multiple career options where you don't need quant test. One of them being HR. Guys, no questions coming on chat, and anything, if anybody wants to ask, I'm absolutely open.
Last call for questions through chat or.
How far? I have two questions, sir. How far reading books in this time as we are home related to marketing will be helpful after classes will start? Rashi, any reading is always helpful, and if you know that you are going to do an MBA in marketing, do read Kotler, and you can read books. It will definitely help you. It will upskill you. It will prepare you beforehand. Being a non-math student, can you move into sales? Yes, of course, Aditi, you can move into sales being a non-math student. Sales is not about numbers. Finally, the targets, etc. are okay, but that's not very complex. Sir, please ask Sir about online classes. I think he's already replied. Sir, please, Rajiva, people still want more clarity on online classes and group projects.
Yeah.
So, Rajiv, let me do that. Okay. So hello everybody. This is Anil Somani. And let me take this question very directly. This has been repeatedly communicated to you. This has been told by me. This has been told by the director, Dr. Kakkad, and also by Rajiv Wahab. Please do not be worried at all about the online classes. We are only gradually exposing it to you. And as the time comes closer to the month of July, we will start your online classes, but they will be on a very limited scale. Your major, we are not going to unduly load you. We are going to see that all your exams, be they graduation exams or whatever that you are going, is well taken care of. And also, if there is a problem of connectivity of whatever, we will ensure that when you come to the college, we do a recap also of whatever has happened in the online classes. So don't worry at all. Uh, uh, Corona or COVID is a situation which is not going to, as Atul has said, is not going to stay with us forever. This is a phase which will get over soon, like all bad things, and we are going to come back to normal, not to get worried at all. And I repeatedly, these questions are coming once again. Yours is the luckiest batch because when you're going to come out, the economy, the market, the MSME sectors, the startups, the entire thing is going to be booming. So you should not have any kind of worries at all. Neither will your education suffer. You will have access to faculty and resources from across the globe, and also you will also have a great economy situation when you pass out. I think this you can जिसको हिंदी में कहते हैं कि घोट घोट के आप लोग पी लीजिए, किसी भी तरह की आपको चिंता करने की जरूरत नहीं. Thank you. And thank you, Atul. I think Dr. Subhash Kakkar, please take over and propose a vote of thanks.
Okay, thank you, sir. Somani sir, explained the question.
Dr. Kakkad, we have two more questions. Let me answer them. Let me answer the two more questions.
Please.
Pardon the name of the book, please. Oh, the three books that I told you. I'll tell you this for the 14th time in this talk. Those three books are The $1 Trillion Coach, Bill Campbell, My Gita by Devdutt Pattanaik, and The Winning Way by Harsha Bhogle and Anita Bhogle. What should be our focus during this lockdown period? Guys, tough time. Stay safe, stay positive, and do not worry about things which are not under your control. You are in very good hands, and as Anil also said, as I also said, this is for us the best time to do in MBA. Is it okay to do PGDM after BA or engineering? Again, whatever graduation you've done, it's always good to do a PG. How is the combination of chemical engineering with MBA in marketing and scope of career? Chemical engineer with MBA in marketing is absolutely wonderful. You will get placed in companies like Asian Paints, Berger Paints, or any company which has anything to do with chemicals. Sir, COVID effect, all business and market hence has prevent market now down. So how MSME sector and government, how boom it, please, sir? Yeah, I answered this question. You know, government is making sure that they have all the MSME friendly policies, and they are making those policies to make sure that MSME sector doesn't suffer. Should we consider dual MBA? Yogesh, it again depends on the personal choice, and once you enter the college, you will have multiple avenues or scopes to do the dual MBA. Those are the questions on chat. Anything else, guys? Anybody else? I'm here at your disposal. That's it, sir. Anil, Subhash, I think we can wind it up.
Yeah. Okay, thank you, Atul. You enlightened our students and ourselves by your simple talk. You started with the slowdown process which is happening, and you took up issues which are very critical nowadays, like people ask you questions. You rather mentioned in the beginning also whether doing at this stage MBA or PGDM is good or not. You explained it in a very good example of the past recession also, and with this recession also. You said, and we also agree with it, that it is not going to last longer. The time when they pass out from the college, everything will be green and they will be getting jobs. People will be waiting for them to give them the opportunities. And 2 years is a long period. They should sharpen their skills so that they can face the challenges in future. And I am very happy that you at this young age have interest in Mahabharata, Gita, and Ramayana. You quoted certain learnings from Gita also. These were remarkable. And remarkable was that you kind of different meaning of PPT. If I'm not wrong, you mentioned PPT is people, plan, and technology. And you hardly remember the day when you discussed anything with the PPT. Then you said Excel plans are there. Good to make, good to understand. But the best part is we should excel in life, excel those plans in reality so that we get the results also. Then you said the meaning of team also. Together, everyone achieves more. And it explains everything which is contained in teamwork. Then you said Anuvad and Vivad. So again, a good philosophy without going into the argument. You should not be there to win the argument. People normally do everything to win the argument at the cost of a friend. So you rightly explained each and everything. Then I admire your patience also. You spend more time on answering the questions. Maybe those questions were asked 4 times, 5 times, and even some questions 10 times also. You answered them everything in detail and again and again. One thing I want to remind my students, at this point of time, if something like specialization is bothering you, or the job profiles available in different fields, please don't worry about these questions. 1 full year is there when you will be taught all the subjects, all of the functional areas or the specializations. You decide yourself which is suitable for you, because maybe finance is not suitable for everyone. HR is not suitable for everyone. Based on your own taste, you go in for specialization in the second year. And then decide. Lot of opportunities in all the fields are available. So don't worry about anything as far as specialization is concerned, and don't worry about online courses also. We know that online courses we are carrying out because of COVID only, and that too for a small period of time. But we are going to give you the best available thing which is otherwise not possible during these online courses. So people sitting in USA will be talking to you. Teachers from USA, from other countries will be talking to you. They will be explaining their experiences with you. So it is a rare opportunity. Make use of it and use your time in sharpening your skills only. Okay, thank you, Atul. You explained everything in such a way that it has gone to our mind and it has gone to our heart. We'll definitely follow. My students will also follow your advice. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
And
Thank you
now,
very much.
please, yeah, okay. Now, students, please wait for 1 or 2 minutes. You have to fill up a feedback questionnaire that will guide us for further and future lectures. Please